hear the funky guitar in the back?
Yeah. I mean, the writing on this is awesome.
It's really good. It's
Great day to play. Great day to play.
High five. We're back.
It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first time you were joining us. Thank you for being with us today. You're loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are...
Enough.
Wow.
Wow's right, Josh.
Wow, we've been away for such a long time.
A long, long time.
Such a long time we've been away.
We have been.
Are we doing like football announcements right now?
Excuse me?
Like the football announcements?
I'm testing out a new persona, Josh.
Okay,
You
what's
should
your
do
new,
the same.
What's your new persona?
Whatever this is.
Okay, so football announcer.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I really appreciate that. What do you like going by these days?
I dropped the Lulu for
Sure.
the hard Papa Lulu.
Papa Lulu. Well,
Yeah.
Papa Lulu, thank you so much for being here. Now, we have some fantastic things lined up for everybody today. We're going to run it play by play so they
Good.
can see exactly what's going on. And because we haven't been around for such a long time, we're going to want to make sure we get right in there like swimwear.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time, and a brand new single, My Light, that's out now on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. And speaking of Amazon, Papa Lulu, did you see something?
Did I see what?
Something?
On Amazon?
Yeah,
The coat I ordered?
sure.
What else?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just filling time.
All right.
That's what these guys do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they always say things that are like really like with football announcers, it's always like how disgusting can we make it without actually
Being gross?
being
Yeah.
gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back.
We are.
We know how much you missed us. We've missed you. If you guys haven't seen already, we had a bunch of stuff for our SB19 Dallas trip that we had a live stream. We met them at the airport. And we spent a little bit of time with them while we were there. We talked about our experience while we were there, so that video is also out on the channel right now if you guys want to check that out. But that's why we haven't had any content coming to you guys, and we did
we've been busy.
shoot a bunch of reactions on our way down there, but the camera decided that it did not want you to see them.
Yeah.
So it gave just like bits and pieces of random stuff. It didn't work very well. So it was a lot of reactions that were wasted. But we're back. We're here. We're gonna bring you as much as we can over the next couple of weeks. I only have a week left here.
I know.
I only have a week left. Brad only has a week left, and then you'll be joining us shortly afterwards. But we're almost ready. Almost ready to go. We're gonna be in the Philippines very soon. We have a bunch of really cool stuff coming for you guys. But while we were gone, the Horizon dropped I think this is their official debut, because they had 2 videos that came up, but those were like pre-debuts. So this is their, I'm the same way with the pre-debut, man.
I mean,
like you release a song, you debut. But this is their, I think, official debut song. And then they had their first album, I think, officially dropped that has like 21 songs on it.
Holy
something
cow.
crazy. So
Going super hard in
I
the
saw
piece.
this. I saw the song list for it. Ton of collabs, which is normal now.
You're drinking a lot of water lately, huh?
Trying to.
You look thinner.
I'm trying to. Well, I wish I felt thinner.
Just a little bit, but
Just a little
it's
bit.
there.
Well, I've been trying.
I'm looking at you on this camera
Yeah.
here, and I'm used to just a little bit not as small. So you're doing a good job.
My hair's gone though.
Yeah. you
Normally, I'm used to like my hair being like.
maybe that's what I was doing. It
like
maybe
this.
maybe the
do
higher
this.
cut.
There we go.
Gets you. No. No. You look like Severus Snape's son.
Pata! Hold on.
If him and Lily ever
on.
got together, that'd be
We can do scene hair. Maybe.
yeah. God, your face is too old for it though. It's not okay.
Well, and I gotta shave. I'd have to shave.
Oh, it's not.
It doesn't work.
No, not anymore, unfortunately.
It would have to be cut that way.
To be boys.
Woo! Anyway, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Follow along with the Journey Chicken live stream Saturdays noon Central Time. And a brand new single, My Lights Out now, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, all the places music exists. Pretty certain we did that earlier, but we were kind of like messing around earlier, and
We're always goofing.
we're a goofy bunch. This is a pretty face, right?
This is my Maya Rudolph being weird face.
Rudolph being weird.
Maya Rudolph?
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right, let's do this. Let's see what they got.
Hey,
Hey.
why don't you come and join us? Here we go, party tonight, check it. Pump it up, your energy feeling. Play it hard, you feel like 16. Hang out with me. I'm watching, weekend, but nothing fun is going on. Don't pretend, looking for what to eat and drink, you know. Step up, come on, flip flop on it in that 특별하게. 나가고 싶어, 이들은 세상 좀 못 이루고 싶어. I'm done thinking about tomorrow.
Okay.
You only live once, put your hands in the air. 시끄럽게 오늘을 보내자. Ring ring running around, circle of play together. 너도 써져 있네. Break it down. 라라 라라라라라 라라라. 라라 라라라라라. I feel like 16 아주 같이.
Okay.
All right.
Huh.
we kind of we talked about it, like it shouldn't be this way, but like when I see this, we already know, but like the first video that we saw from them, we were like, they're probably with a Korean label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like there's just like a flavor,
Yeah.
right? There's just a flavor to it. And we've been watching this show, which free sponsorship, I guess.
Yeah.
We've been watching a show that JYP has been doing because it's very intriguing to us, which was A to K. I think it's called A to K. So
Something
America
like
to
that.
Korea.
Yeah.
And the premise of the show is they're coming here to America and they are bringing in Americans into a K-pop system. They're gonna bring them over there. They're gonna form a girl group, and but he consistently refers to it as K-pop. Right. And it just kind of goes, there's always been like this thing. We used to talk about this back in, when we talked about BTS and did a lot more of the K-pop stuff of like, people would be like, well, no, that's not K-pop. That's K-hip hop. That's this. And it's like I don't think that people realize like K-pop has just really become synonymous with the industry.
Yeah.
K-pop is an industry, and hip hop artists fit underneath that, and R&B artists fit under like it's literally the system that they go through.
Yes.
It's the fact that they take people and they put them through a training system, and you could also say that K-pop's a genre, but it's like you're talking about two different things, right? And this is very much like just what they're doing with that show. They just took people from the Philippines and they just like
Yeah.
put them through the K-pop system, put them through the actual training system, and from what I had seen, they even debuted, like they're doing rounds on the shows in Korea, like the after school shows and the stuff like that, where there's the voting systems and stuff like that. So for like all intents and purposes, like I know that they're marketed as a global group and they're from the Philippines, but it's kind of like, is it a K-pop group though?
It tastes like K-pop,
Right.
doesn't it? Right.
And it's the same thing, like people say this when we talk about XG, because XG is like, they're mostly like girls from Japan, but they train under the K-pop system and they're all on the K-pop shows and do the K-pop, circuit essentially. And again, I think that their way around is they just call it global pop, but it's K-pop. They're part of the K-pop system.
It's one of those things where like, when you're eating something and you're like, did you put lime in this? Like that's what it feels like. You're like,
yeah.
Do you put a little K-pop in here?
You put a little K-pop in here? And that's not to say, I want to be very, very clear. That's not taking anything away from them. That's not saying anything bad. That's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
And to be fair, it's a lot of what is missing in some of it's the polish.
Yes.
It's how clean it ends up being and then the production and the mixing and the mastering in addition is just tends to be at another level.
I do have to say, I don't know if there's something different with the headphones today or something, but the mix isn't. It's a fantastic mix. It's just not as there's not as much energy in it as we usually are used to.
I think the same way, and we don't know who's doing the mixing for this.
Right.
MLD,
right.
This is also kind of the first ones. Like I know that there are the Korean acts under MLD Entertainment. We haven't really done a lot of the groups under MLD though. Like we're so used to doing things out of like some of the bigger groups, right? Hybe, JYP, YG, SM Entertainment, like a lot of those groups. So you're gonna hear the same producers and same mixers over and over and over again. You kind of get used to that sound. We really haven't done anything outside of them for MLD. So it could just be that they kind of have their own
style.
That's their style. That's their flavor. You know, no different than we have.
As weird as it is, recently I've heard a lot of mixes from all different types of music lately that are they're like more light and shiny, but there's really the low end's not really kicking as hard, and like it's very weird. Like it's like energy-less but energy songs. Like a lot of that house stuff that's coming out now. It's just like instead of
some of the times though, I feel like it's that when you put so much stuff in there that sometimes it is you just don't know how to get all of the pieces, right? Just a different mixing system. I mean, with the person that we mix with now, it's going back to analog in order to get really all of that to come through because of the way that you get to place it. So, but yeah, I mean, this is they're so polished for a debut group.
A degru boop.
I like the colors. Like I like that they made this really like it's like they took kind of like this boring aesthetic and then like he's got the yellow, he's got the pink, he's got the orange, right? Like one little piece for everybody is very cool. And then switching back and forth. But all right, well let's keep going with this.
I feel like 16 아주 거침없이 달리고 싶어 I wanna run away go straight feel like 16 정신없이 깊이 밝히고 싶어 I wanna love somebody 맘 가는 대로 feel like 16
Okay.
quickly go straight 그들의 존재 겁 없이 가보자 울랄라 if you let me love you know I won't 정지 맘 가는 대로 feel like 16 yeah I'm so excited
Okay, yeah, that's dude. It just feels so complete. The low end, you're right though. It felt like it was missing.
Right.
In that whole like you had the bass line walking down, ding, 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 but like it was like the kick drum wasn't really hitting with it.
Right.
You know, like it just was like a little lesser.
Right.
You know, so you don't have as much of a driver.
It's like they took like all of like half of 100 and just kind of cut it off.
Yeah. But I mean, still really. But the chorus itself, though, well written. Very, very upbeat. The vocals are on point. Very, very cool.
맘 가는 대로 feel like 16 yeah I'm so excited I don't care what you think of my young and free I'll be crazy wild like I'm so parting speed 미친 듯이 놀아 stay up all night movie comes right in front of you good the vibe uh-oh invite you there let's party
So, and then they brought it in there. Did you hear how much more bottom end was in there?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. And they brought it out.
Okay, dude.
Hear the funky guitar in the back?
Yeah. I mean, the writing on this is awesome.
It's really good. It's just like, it's kind of just like flipped. Like normally in the K-pop songs, it's like, you know, you have the intro and you get a little bit, and then the verse, you give a little bit of more of that lower end, right? Because they're pushing in the verse. And the pre-chorus, then it's like, it all dumbs down, and then it comes back into the chorus.
Right.
And in this one, it was like, it was in the verse, but then it came down, but like never came back in and then came back in the verse. Like maybe because they had so much going on in the chorus that they put it back in to fill out the verse. Like that's the only thing that's like just a little different than what we're used to.
I also like this is me being like a music conspiracy theorist, but like it is K-pop. They know what they're doing.
Oh god,
so
yeah.
It could be either just a random choice, or it could be like this is how we're gonna keep attention.
Yeah.
By creating attention that like they obviously there should be a bass here. It should be have a lot of low end. We're not going to do it right now.
Yeah.
We'll just do it later. So it keeps it. Who knows? It could be either one of those.
Right, just switch it up to make it feel a little bit different.
Yeah.
This also, though, if you look at it from a musical video or a music video standpoint, it feels much lighter.
Yeah.
The visuals of this feel a lot lighter. So I guess it does lend in. Like, I feel like when they came in and they had like the other outfits on, when they like had like the harder outfits on back here, like that was really the only time that it lended like this outfit right here, where it probably would have lent to that. But the rest of it feels a little bit lighter. So maybe it's that too. Maybe it's to match more with the visual feel of the video, where it's like this is very lighthearted and very young. And when you think about youth, like that's kind of how it feels, like it's got kind of that vibe. I don't know.
That's the bass. Don't.
I like that cut. That's so catchy.
Dude. This
okay.
The chorus feels like I kept thinking it's so weird, but I kept thinking of myself being in the toy aisle at like Walmart.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
And it's just playing, you know what I mean? And you're just like picking out toys for the kid and it's like it's just like it's very commercial.
Yeah.
And it's very light and it's very playful.
I worked at Express back in the day. I don't know if you know this. When I first moved to Madison.
Where have you not worked? How many jobs?
I know. I've had a lot of jobs. But when I first moved to Madison back in the day, I was working in the Capitol building, but I needed more money. So I worked at Express part-time. And plus I got a discount on clothes, which I needed to wear to the Capitol building. Yeah. And this is a lot of the stuff. It was very bright. It wasn't like the Hollister type feel where it was always dark, right?
Right.
Like it was always very bright. I remember the Christmas playlist always playing, and it was always like, you know what I mean? Like
I like Christmas music. But yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like to me, though. Which is good. Commercial is good.
Yeah.
I think that it was really cool, especially like I'm really curious what their initial budget was for like all of these, because they've done 2 videos already. They've done this one, and while they did a lot with a very small set, like you can tell like they were just recycling a lot of the same places and just doing different outfits. Very, very cool the way they did that. There's a lot that went into it, especially when you talk about doing 21 songs, right? Because the music production portion is generally really expensive.
Right.
So I'm just curious as that. The only my one small thing, and I just, how are we in the day where any major decent group that wants to go out still does not have subtitles for their stuff?
Oh, the ones that you put in.
Yeah,
yourself.
The ones that you put in.
Yeah, there's not a guy at what's it called?
Even if there's not, AI does it. Like literally, you can put this video through something and it will spit out your stuff, and then you just translate it. And translate. You can hire a service on Fiverr now to do translations for you for like $10, $15 for a 3-minute song. So like
all the money they put into it.
Right. It's just because, and again, especially for if you're trying to be a global pop group, and the only reason I bring this up is the whole point of this is that they're a group from the Philippines that are debuting in Korea, that they're labeling a global pop group, right? If you're trying to go global, you want to make it accessible to as many people as possible.
Yeah, there should be a list of...
Right. It shouldn't just be, and I'm not even saying just English, right?
Yeah, Arabic.
Right.
You know.
Anywhere, you're basically your top 5. Like, what are your top 5? What's your market? Where are you marketing to? Pick your top 5 and pay $100 to have subtitles for them all, so people can enjoy it, the music video portion a little bit more. Because
Right.
if they enjoy the music video and get brought in because they understand it, then they're going to go and stream your stuff. Because
Right.
now they already understand the concept of the
And
song.
lyrics are important to a lot of people.
Right.
Like super important.
Right. It's the reason why a lot of songs, like the reason that when songs take off here in the West, it's always the English songs
Right.
that end up taking off. Because people need they need to be able to feel it. If they can't connect with the music, not everybody is like a lot of you out there, like you and me, where like we can hear music and connect with it because we
Right.
do music.
Right.
A lot of people need the lyrics to connect.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So just one small thing. Put some lyrics up. Give me some.
You hear that?
subtitles. Give me some subtitles.
Do you hear that? I mean, come on.
No, it ain't like that. But
No,
seriously.
wait, hold on. No.
You hurt my boy.
No, it
You hurt
is
my
like
boy.
that.
You hurt my
It
boy.
is it.
You hurt my boy.
It is what you said a lot, but louder. Okay? I'm done.
Anyway, are you done now?
I am.
All right, cool. But great though. I'm excited. I want to listen to. We're not gonna have time. I know that people had reached out to us actually, like, hey, this came out while we were there. So I knew, and they're like, here's also 4 or 5 other songs that you should do.
It's like,
We're unfortunately, we are not going to have time to get into all of them, but I will listen through it because I'm very, very interested to see, especially with the amount of collabs that they did. I'm very interested to see of what they did because this is, there have been other groups out before. Obviously, SB19 came from a group that was like from Korea, but it was still in the Philippines. This is more like it feels like they're taking them and pulling them back. So I'm interested on some of the collabs to see, you know, are they
Let's see.
in Filipino? Are they Korean collabs? Are they English collabs? Like what they are. And so I'll listen through the album probably on the way back and forth to work and stuff like that. We'll give you guys some additional thoughts, but I'm excited to see where they go.
Me too.
They're young. They're very, very well put together. The vocals are on point. They seem to have a very well-rounded group. They have good rappers in there, which
They kind of killed the dances
is
too.
not always, and they did
Dances
really well
were-
with the
yeah.
dance. So I'm excited and to see them, you know, maybe perform live at some point. Be really cool. What was she
I was
smirking
just-
for there?
I was just thinking about the last band that we got to see live together. And
We
how,
did get
how
to-
good of a time it was.
That was a really good time. All right, everybody. Please let us know what your thoughts are. Leave your comments down below. We do love to read them. Plus, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time, and a brand new single, My Light. It's out now, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. You can check out our podcast while we're there. That's just been put on hold until we get to the Philippines because of how much stuff we have going on. But the episodes are there if you haven't checked it out yet. And do not forget, we're about to give you a secret emoji code. And if you guys, we're 3 weeks away from the Philippines as of this recording, 3 weeks away. And when we get there, we're going to start giving away prizes and special events and meet and greets and all kinds of really cool stuff for the people that are using those emojis and are subscribed to the channel as a thank you for you guys being so supportive. And you're going to definitely want to be using them. So here is your secret code.
Cell phone.
Tape, but like a tape for a VCR. I think those are in there.
They should be in there.
Yeah, I think those are in there.
A VHS.
VHS tape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. If nobody told you that they love you today, please do not forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last, but certainly not least,
It was a great day to play.
thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.